Okay, so I got my OBS working after like 20 tries. Okay, we're live now. Yay. Okay, so I got my OBS working after like 20 tries. Alright, I just want to test and see if that works. Alright. Yeah, we literally just got 75. So I'm mad about that. I could have beat it. You know? That was the first ever. Yeah, it's still in verification. Ooh! Let's turn it to purple. Deadlock picture, by the way. Problematic picture. Jesus, I'm lagging so much. I have LDM on and disable shake. LDM just does nothing. That's my complaint of the LDM just does nothing. Because when has LDM ever done anything? Oh! We did that. E-stream 3, late stream 45 to 175% and go at 45%. What? The FPS increase is crazy. freaking daddy for the Yankee. I should stop. I need to stop streaming after that. You know, that just ended my entire Geometry Dash for like my life. No! Oh my god! I have to change the title. Well, I just got a 4% new best. Probably my most dumb death ever. Surely I'll beat it and save it. By the way, in later streams, I will be on call with people. Right now I'm just alone because it's 9 in the morning. It's 9 p.m. Why am I going up there? Someone needs to get me like a pillow to like scream on. Or like noise cancel. For my doors. So nobody hears me. That'd be amazing. Why am I dying there? Name one time you see me die there other than this. Why am I dying to that? What if those gaps are in Oblivion? And they're in my new level Staying Alive, so I bet you guys want to check that level out when it's done. Also, why the frick am I dying there? All OAT. ATT actually. I'm actually still going. What the frick? What is happening? What is my luck? This level sucks. Maybe not directly. I want a mic like Michelle's. I'd love a mic like that. But alas, we live on like other corners of the world. So like, yes. Actually, I'm gonna watch Michelle's stream, which she's probably not gonna do today. But still. Gang, 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 gang. Can I get the phone next
Putty, please.
I'm the top one crash out rager of the I just did the most interesting. That was annoying. What the frick? What the? No way! No! I'm just gonna play with my headphones off for one attempt. I'm gonna find somebody's house and explode it. Run while you still can, by the way. My viewers, run while you still can. By the way, the reason I said bang last attempt is because I passed this annoying part. Oh my god! So dumb! Why is this bee there? You're so dumb and stupid. Relax. Relax. Oh my god. Okay. Huh? Problematic Victor, by the way. I didn't get the VSC Victor, by the way, mousepad.
Dreams under our roof.
Go long.
American Family Insurance.
Hello everybody, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to beat B. So this beginning part is pretty easy. The only part you want to watch out for is this part where you have to like click these a bit fast. The spider part you're going to have to act fast because right away there's an input. This part is pretty easy until you get to here, which has some like 1 block gaps. Memorize how long between the clicks. 1, 2, like that. 1, 2, 3. So it's kind of like always the same amount of duration between each click, so it's not too bad. This part is probably the hardest part of the level. Just follow the arrows in this first part, right here. You can even just like sit down, so you don't have to actually do anything. Then go down here, back up. What you can do is go above that B and then go early up that. So above the B, early, like that. You can just hold here. Then you can go under this B, so you can just rest for a bit here. This UFO part is pretty much free. Like, just go over that. Spam.
It's free.
There.
I know that in 36.
And then this row, the first part of this row part is kind of hard, but it's not too bad. So micro click. A lot of these is just getting used to micro clicks, especially where is it? There, and also right here. If you click too much, you'll hit that spike. So little click here. You on that slope, you want to click. So click like that. This part's hard because you can't really sight read it. Here, if you spam, you could hit one of the spikes. So make sure that, yeah, like that. If you spam too fast, you could hit one of the spikes. So just control clicking there. It don't let go right away on these, but like hold for a bit longer on those dash orbs. So like this, just for a little bit. Here you teleport, hit the thing, hold. Here you can just sit down, click once, and then just start spamming. Here you can slide, so just one click, spam, slide, and then just muscle memory. Then this part, same thing, you can't really sight read it, you just gotta learn it. But I will just say one thing, you can skip some clicks in this part. So basically, you can hit this blue orb, click once, and then just rest for like, until you get to this click here, where you have to jump into the red pack. So when you jump off that, hit this green orb, and then you can skip these 4 clicks right here by just literally not clicking anything, and then keep going. Then like this. If you hit that pink orb too early, it's kind of awkward. So like if you hit that too early, you won't be able to hit the yellow orb. So click that like half late in the middle, and then like click every orb in the middle here. Or even late if you want, like you can hit them late. But just generally in the middle. And then that's it.
Okay, thank you, sir. I'm going to try to beat B now. Love you too. Bye. Okay. Rough the trim. Now I have congratulations. Upgrade. Alright, that's good.
Start the year strong at Planet Fitness. Just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends January 9th.
Are you having trouble trying to keep up with your professor? You've got to try Otter. Here's how it works.
Breath. Welcome to this guided meditation for breathing. Begin by getting into a comfortable seated position, preferably in a chair with your feet planted firmly on the floor, legs uncrossed. Either way, take a moment to adjust your sit bones so that they feel balanced and even on either side. And let your spine strengthen and lengthen, feeling balanced and centered, as well as tall. Shoulders rolling back slightly to open up your heart, and letting your palms rest comfortably in your lap, however feels good to you. Allow your chin to tuck very slightly under, making sure your spine is perfectly straight. And when you're ready, lovingly close your eyes. For now, just become aware of your breath. What sensations do you notice? Do you feel perhaps a coolness at the tip of your nose when you breathe in? Maybe a warmth as you breathe out? What muscles are you engaging? As you become more aware of your breath, you will also become more aware of your body as a whole. Noticing the points of contact between you and the surface on which you are seated. Perhaps feeling the sensation of clothes on your skin. And as you let yourself be more present in your body with your breath, we will begin to become more intentional with the style of breathing. On your next inhale, at a pace that feels good to you, let your belly expand as you breathe in, while your upper chest remains relatively still, breathing in through your nose, holding at the top, and when you're ready, exhale through your mouth, stomach contracting, ribcage continuing to remain relatively calm and still. At the bottom of that breath, repeat. Stomach expands as you breathe in, as your upper chest remains relatively still. Breath is held momentarily at the top. And when you're ready, exhale through your mouth, stomach contracting. All the while, your chest remains relatively still. Again, stomach expands as you breathe in. Through the nose, chest is still. And belly contracts as you breathe out through the mouth. Chest is calm. I want you to do this at a pace that feels good to you. But on your next exhale, take your time with it. Let every exhale be twice as long as every inhale. Moving at a pace that feels good to you. All there is right now is this breath. Breathing in through your nose, belly expands. Breathing out through your mouth, belly contracts. Every exhale is twice as long as every inhale. This helps you slow down. If any thoughts or feelings come up for you, that's okay. Do not judge yourself if you get caught up in anything.
No.
When this happens, just return your awareness to your breath. Keeping your upper chest relatively calm and still lets your body know that you are safe.
Well, I'm not safe.
Belly expands on every inhale and contracts on every exhale. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, with each exhale twice as long as each inhale, at whatever pace feels good to you. If it helps you to count the breath, you could perhaps breathe in for 4 and out for 8. Or you can just focus on how it feels. We're all different. Choose what feels best for you. Either way, anytime a thought comes to mind, instead of forcing it away, just retune your attention to this beautiful breath all throughout the rest of this meditation. Remembering to keep your upper chest relatively neutral and calm.
Hi, I'm Brian with the Insurance Stops. I invite you to call or stop by one of my offices for a free and no.
What if you can create your own website by saying, "This is what I want"? With Wix, you can.
Hold up, let's go back in time.
Hey guys, Wonder Doggy.
Doggy, real name Michael Matarazzo, was born in New York on April 5th, 2006. As a kid, his brother loved to play hockey, and Michael would occasionally watch his brother from time to time, even playing with him for a year and winning an award. Even with this, he never really cared for the sport as much and spent his time playing video games instead. Minecraft was one of his first interests. His love for Minecraft came from watching his favorite YouTubers of the time, such as Basic Canadian and Sky Does Minecraft. But a year later, something happened that would change everything. During his cousin's birthday party, he saw him playing Geometry Dash on his phone. He kindly asked to play it, and from that point on, he was hooked. His mother was spammed until she finally caved in and bought the game for him. Doggy uploaded his very first Geometry Dash video on January 14, 2015 on his channel Rippy Doggy, marking the start of his career. Let's play a game real quick. How long do you think it took him to beat his first demon? 5 months? 27 days? 12 days? Or if you said 12 days, you'd be right. It took him 12 days. Mind you, it was done with the secret way. but this does mark his very first demon completion. For the next 6 months, he'd spend his time polishing all his skills and beating all the main levels with at least 30 demons to his name. This would also mark his switch from mobile to PC. He continued beating demons, with him now introducing a face cam into his videos. But right after completing his new hardest, Demon 8-0, a game came out that would halt his progression for a short period of time.
Like you fucking post this shit, like you think I'm gonna fucking do some crazy fucking dance every single time, and it's so, it pisses me off. It's just, if I'm in...
Oh my
Fortnite was gaining popularity fast, sucking Doggy right in with it. He started playing the game very early on, but didn't fully commit until Chapter 1, Season 4. He started going crazy, uploading wins and other types of Fortnite content. Even with his new passion, he still truly never left Geometry Dash, claiming his first extreme demon completion of many, Cataclysm, on August 27, 2018, with taking only 5,633 attempts, which is great, even by today's standards. Anyway, he continued to play Fortnite, but then Chapter 2 dropped. But eventually he started to focus a bit more on Geometry Dash, where he would start to learn about the ever-growing community, discovering Nepesta and the gang. When he returned from Fortnite, he was completely lost. He had no previous connection to the community, so for the first couple of weeks, he spent some time diving into it. He watched a couple of videos on memory demons, which brought him to Killbot. With his acquired skill boost from Cataclysm, he would absolutely demolish Killbot, beating it in just 1 month.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh! Oh!
But he didn't stop there, as he would soon discover Nepesta. He would regularly tune into his streams, watching him for hours on end. He was very intrigued by Nepesta's Kinos verification, and ultimately, he would see Nepesta's legendary reaction to verifying Kinos.
Oh my god!
And from Doggy watching all the streams, he was pretty interested in Kinos. And as we know, Doggy's not the type to fret from challenges, so he set his sights on Kinos. It started pretty slow, with Doggy only getting 26%.
The one time I get a high score, it's with those icons.
Wait, did I say slow? This is Doggy we're talking about. 4 days later, he would get 38% as his second big progress. But soon after, he would take some time to play some other levels. And right after his 2-month break, he'd finally get a new best of 51%.
Yes! 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 Yes!
But suddenly, he just stopped. Crazy, right? But why? School would be picking up again, taking all of his time away from Geometry Dash. But Doggy wouldn't let this stop him. He'd soon return from his break and do 52 to 100, missing the level of 2 runs by only 1%.
Wildcard game, Saturday, 7:30 Eastern, only on Prime.
But 2 days later, he'd achieve 64%, getting the level in 2 runs. And he wouldn't stop there, where he'd get 41 to 100, 17 to 100, 87%, then his worst fail yet, 96%.
No!
A fail so devastating, most would lose hope, but not Doggy. Only 2 days later, he'd be approaching the last ship once again, and this time, he wouldn't mess it up.
Oh my god! Oh! 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 Yes! Oh. I speak Kinos.
This marks the moment where Doggy became pretty tough.
I don't know what to tell y'all, bro. I'm simply just better than y'all.
After Kinos, he would continue beating a bunch of levels, with some of the notable ones being Crimson Planet, the Golden, and even Tartarus. This would get some attention around his name, especially attention from a certain creator, Iced Cave. You may be able to guess what comes next, but if you can't, well, it's now time for Slaughterhouse. Before we get into the next chapter, consider liking and subscribing. It helps a whole lot. Anyways, let's get back to Doggy. Ice Cave would notice Doggy's sudden skill boost and would shoot him a message about possibly verifying an upcoming top 1 extreme demon named Slaughterhouse. Slaughterhouse was originally supposed to be verified by Zanny, but he would end up dropping it, making Ice Cave look for a substitute, and Doggy was the perfect fit. He gladly agreed and started progressing really fast, getting a new best of 30%.
No, why?
Just a couple days later though, he'd finally reached 51%, down to the part that quite literally everyone hates. But even with its immense difficulty, Doggy would achieve 59% a few days later, passing River for the very first time.
What? Okay. Are you kidding me? That's such bullshit.
It was looking great. Everyone was rooting for him. But suddenly, Doggy would lose motivation, and Slaughterhouse would be passed on to an upcoming player named Space UK.
I just woke up in a fucking steaming mood, yeah? Because I live in a shit.
I have 90.
Space UK was known as the best player of all time during this period, beating anything in his past with ease, as well as taking down Slaughterhouse in only 41,000 attempts, with this legendary reaction.
I can't fucking react, otherwise I'm gonna cough so much.
On April 25th, 2023, Paco would come to upload one of the most important videos in Geometry Dash's history. And with Space UK outed as the biggest cheater in the game's history, this would be one of the biggest revelations in Doggy's career so far. And with that, Doggy verified his very first top 1, making him one of the best players at the time.
Oh my fucking god. Yes.
And with this chapter being closed, Doggy had bigger and harder things to come. Please don't add some stupid edit. Freshly off his Slaughterhouse verification, Doggy would release his reaction to the 2021 Geometry Dash rewards, which Doggy ended up winning YouTuber of the Year, and also a year prior, winning Streamer of the Year. Anyways, Doggy would continue with his Extreme Demon Alphabet, a series he would originally create to ladder up to Kinos. But slowly, this became one of his most successful series by far, ending this legendary series off with the iconic level, Zodiac.
Let's go. Let's go, dude. Oh my god. Let's fucking go.
But speaking of legendary series being ended, we have to talk about National Nepesta Day. This series was made to celebrate the verification of Kinos. These videos would be filled with Nepesta merch, the classic Mario Kart music, and the amazing reaction we all know and love today. Doggy made 3 separate National Nepesta Day videos, each on the anniversary of the Kinos verification. The first video where Doggy starts his Kinos journey, and the second and third where he chooses a random demon Nepesta to beat that year. But you may be asking yourself, why is this small little joke series so important, and why am I mentioning it? Well, this video was the first time Doggy really tried to make a Geometry Dash video. It also became the biggest video on his channel for a short amount of time, and only 9 days after he released his video on Nepesta uploaded on his community tab, asking for new editors, and of course, Doggy was the one who made it, and soon after, they created some of the most entertaining Geometry Dash content to this day. Even though Doggy was making content consistently and editing for Nepesta, it never stopped him from pushing his limits in the game, as he would soon after beat levels such as Sacchaman Circles and Zodiac, and also verifying Unnerf Aerial Gleam and the iconic Biden Circles. But with that, his skills wouldn't just stop there. He'd keep pushing the boundaries of Geometry Dash and becoming the first victor of Riot's new level named Acheron. First showcased in July of 2021, had multiple players racing for the title of Verifier, with Doggy being a frontrunner near the end of the race with 41% on his own version. But he wasn't just fighting for the verification rights, he was fighting against Zoink's super buff version of the level, riddled with 60Hz frame perfects that just make the level unbearable for most people to play. Soon after though, Zoink would show his dominance, getting a new run of 97%, putting a lot of pressure on Doggy, which soon came to an end when Zoink would pass the last click, verifying Acheron.
I verified Acheron! I verified Acheron! What? I verified Acheron!
Doggy was not going to give up. He'd achieved quick progress such as 58% and 35 to 100. But only a few days later, Doggy would fluke all the way to 91%, having his first shot at the last 10%.
What in the world, bro?
This would only push him and motivate him further to secure the title as the first victor of Acheron. And unfortunately, soon after, Doggy would relive the same fate as Zoink.
Oh my god, bro.
But with Doggy's persistence, 4 streams later, he would become the first victor of Acheron.
Yes! Yes! Fuck! Oh my god!
With his skill reaching the top, he was nearing 100 Extreme Demons, which leads us into our next chapter. Ever since the early days of Doggy's career, he was obsessed with Extreme Demons. Doggy pulled through with his very first Extreme Demon in 2018 being Cataclysm with extra motivation after watching Eric Van Wilderman beating it.
Oh, we beat Cataclysm. We actually beat Cataclysm. Oh my god.
And slowly, a fire would start to brew in Doggy, and he would slowly start to beat Extreme after Extreme with ease. And only 4 years after Doggy's first Extreme Demon, he would start to hone in on his 100th, with only 8 left to go. He would start this grind with Frozen Cave, a level he would make quick work of, only beating it in around 8k attempts.
PG Frozen Cave is a pretty good level. What the pretty good level? It's just the pre-run, bro.
Around this time, he'd also release his video of Arcturus, a top 7 demon at the time, and a level he'd keep hidden from his community for Eric Van Wilderman's 12 Demons of Christmas series.
That's insane.
7,000.
That is fucking nuts. Why does this feel so weird?
With Arcturus done, he'd only have 6 Extreme Demons left. With Doggy narrowing down the levels he wanted to complete, he had to go back in time to a level he had on his radar since 2019, Deimos. No! Wrong one, dumbass.
Fuck you too, bruh. Fine, here it is.
Yeah, that one. Doggy would see Nepes's verification all the way back in 2019 and somehow thought this looked fun, and finally finishing it off in 2023, leaving him with only 2 levels to go, being Super Hate Me World and Quao.
Quao.
I don't know how to pronounce it, but before Quao, he made super quick work of Super Hate Me World, beating it in only 5,400 attempts.
How did I only die to that last ship one time? Bro.
Leaving him with his final level until his 100th Extreme Demon. Wow. A strange choice from Doggy considering it was a glorified wave challenge. He'd still make quick work of it, even fluking it from 32%, which was a huge motivation boost for Doggy.
Bro, why is this all making you so nervous, dude? Oh my god. I almost died like 50 times at the end.
And leading him into his next challenge, VSC, the hardest challenge in the entire game for over 3.5 years, would slowly fall to Doggy. With him beating it in over 68,000 attempts, becoming the 7th victor of the level, and the 2nd player in history to have the hardest challenge and the hardest demon completed at the same time.
Yes! Fuck you, bro. Let's fucking go, bro. Holy fuck!
But with VSC off his plate, it was time for him to beat his 100th Extreme Demon, Silent Clubstep. And shortly after, Doggy would start up his first stream of Silent Clubstep, but little did he know, he was in for his longest journey yet. But like usual, progress was looking very fast and promising. He continued to slowly edge his way up to the drop, but soon before his first ever drop attempt from 0, he'd already get 24 to 100 on stream 9, almost securing the level in 2 separate runs.
Nice, dude.
Soon after, he would achieve a new best of 30%, beating the level in 2 runs and really putting his foot on the gas.
Okay.
But he'd soon notice a reoccurring issue from zero. He would just instantly die to the drop. So he developed a new strategy to gain consistency, named the Uncle Sam strat.
I'm gonna love you.
A strat where he would play from one star position for hours on end, helping him achieve the consistency he needed to conquer
point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This
Yeah, but it's over when
Hi.
Hi, Miss Twigs. Come on in. This is FKA Twigs, recording artist, dancer, visionary. But today, she's stepping into a Brooklyn class.
The Doggy December 2025 finale is the perfect gift for this Christmas season. So, as I mentioned before, I didn't really have a plan this year due to grief getting in the way. But at the last minute, I decided to do a little something with the gift-giving theme. And of course, each level ID given alongside the gifts had a big hint embedded within them. I definitely did not expect it to be discovered so quickly, considering it's not really something in the levels. And on the surface, the challenges seemed pretty normal. However, the gameplay was made very, very precisely to match the exact click pattern of Avernus. This is Zoink's verification audio overlaid on top of one of the Doggy December challenges. And that's pretty much it. It's Avernus. Oh, and there is one more thing. Actually, maybe I'll make a YouTube short about that. It's kind of a long story. Anyway, going into day 1 of Avernus, I'd been playing it for a bit just to make sure it was reasonable to get done within the month. And with around 5k attempts so far, I had 35 to 94 and only just learned the pre-drop. Today I do want to pass the pre-drop. This wave's obviously like really hard, bro. It's just like the ending of this wave is like so hard, bro. Okay, but that's not the hardest part, guys. You guys want to know what the hardest part is? The part that might make me not beat this here, deadass. This click here is literally the hardest click I've ever played. I'm not even kidding. This is like, I made the click this time and look how close I got. But I think it kind of just get better randomly, probably. Like, that's like the only thing, bro. And the wave is pretty hard, I won't lie. Dude, Zoink fucked this level. I don't know why he did that. This level actually has a lot of positive opinions, and I kind of agree it's fun, but like, if the Zoink shit wasn't in there, it'd be so much better, bro. What kind of... He definitely added this. He definitely added it. And then the ending is like the most chokeable ending I've ever played in my life. It's like not hard, though. Alright, I think we can do it. Right now it's December 3rd. I just uploaded my first Doggy December video, and I'm not gonna lie, you guys already figured it out. It's been one video. I genuinely don't know how, by the way. I kind of mentioned that it wasn't gonna be too crazy, because again, I don't have much time. So I just did a little thing. I think the problem was that in the announcement video, I had Zoink get the Pillsbury Doughboy gift. I didn't think people would think about it, but especially because the other gifts meant nothing. But like, if you see at the end of Avernus, it's literally that guy. That's why I did it. I wanted to hint at that. Look, it's this guy. I thought that would be funny. I guess that was too obvious. For even if I don't do any hints, they would probably get it, because like, it's not that hard to narrow it down, like what I would think, just based off of like meta game, bro. Like, what would Doggy be? Alright, anyway. Oh shit, by the way, guys, I'm wearing the Grief t-shirt. This shit is tough, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, how could I forget? Also, the Doggy December 2025 finale merch on the hoodie is now available. Doggyshop.com. It's pretty fire. It's a little secret. I don't actually, it's not a thing yet. I don't actually know what it's gonna look like, but I'm sure it's fire. And next Doggy December, if it's like what I'm thinking of, I already have an idea, bro. It is gonna be a movie. Alright, anyway, enough fucking plugs, bro. Wait, you guys, you should subscribe right now. Okay. I think if I get to the drop, I can just get to like 49. Die there. The drop isn't that bad. And then this pre-drop has most of the fixed hitboxes already at the start. Doing this beginning is so fucking buns. Farming attempts, holy shit. Oh my pixel, like why is this here? It's so unnecessary, bro. Bro, like why? I had to just guess where to click because the hitbox is invisible. I died at the first. What are you gonna do, bro? 38%? I'll take it, whatever. We will indeed take that drop attempt. Even Fluke in the last part of the pre-drop. Going into day 2, I had 35 to 98. So pretty much dropped to 100 by now. And now I was looking to pass the drop weight from 0. At this point, the biggest problem parts for me are the ships. I despised every ship part in this level, without exception. They are all exactly everything I'm bad at in this game. However, as I progressed, these parts did get a lot better for me. Hopefully by the end of this thing, I can just be a little bit better at the ship game mode. But for now, all I needed to worry about was getting back to the drop, which ended up being a lot harder than I expected, actually. The pre-drop hadn't gotten any more consistent at all, and I was just dying to the last part of it over and over again. It was definitely starting to get on my nerves, especially because I was pretty consistent at the drop. You bitch! Wait, 24 to 88? I might be him. Bro, this ending is so chokeable. I can't, like, get consistent. I don't know why. Eventually, though, I did get my second drop attempt. Alright, we'll take it. We're on day 3 now, and I just want to pass the drop weight. Again, though, I didn't get any better at the pre-drop. It was starting to concern me a little bit, but I was still staying confident. I even finally did my first 35 to 100 run, directly after getting a drop attempt from 0. Bro, this is my mind block right now. This fucking release. Bro, I almost just did it again. 98, by the way, like, just got impossible today. I never died there before. I died there once from 35. It's so, like, random now. When you get mind blocked, or when I get mind blocked, it's because, like, obviously you can't look at every single click individually.
Silent club step once and for all.
that, like, I can't do anything. Why's my microphone, like, barely working? I need to fix that, like, next stream. Turn it off and on again. Wait, I have an idea. I don't know, probably. Turn it off and on again. Wait, I have an idea. I don't know, probably. Yeah, I think it's working better. Yeah. But like, I need to do this real quick. Bye guys, real quick. I don't know what I did, I just did something. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay, I think we're good now. Sad because I'm tired. It's a time to I'm very tired. Okay, bye guys. I'm starting to do stuff that I shouldn't. Bye guys.